Hi guys, today I'll be making vanishing oatmeal bars. Take a look at them. Now I named them this way because once we take the first bite, they're just gonna disappear. They're very simple to make and you can enjoy them in any season. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. So here we have 1 stick plus 6 tablespoons of butter, okay? My butter is salted, so I'm not going to add any salt to this recipe. This is 3/4 cups of firmly packed brown sugar, and this is only a 1/2 cup of regular white sugar. Now let's move over to our dry ingredients. Now, when it comes to this recipe, you can make cookies from it. You're going to drop them off the fork and put them on the baking sheet, but I'm not making cookies, okay? I'm making the bar. So take a look here. This is the dry ingredients, and I kind of put them together in this section. This is a 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder. You're going to need a big bowl to do all this in. And then this section right over here, we're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and this is 2 eggs, only a cup of raisin, and 3 cups of oat flakes. And this is the instant 1-minute one, all right? And I'm using the name brand that everybody knows. You're going to need your hand mixer, a whisk, and your spatula. Alright, so this is going to be fun, so let's begin. I start off by adding the sugars to this bowl, and remember that it's white and brown sugar. Next I add the butter. This is the 1 stick plus the 6 tablespoons. If you're making this recipe, measure the butter correctly, okay, because you're going to need it all. Now, I'm using the hand mixer just to make sure it's incorporated. Next I'm adding the eggs one at a time. Make sure it's blended in really well. And I'm using my spatula every step of the way to scrape down the bowl. Now it's time to add the vanilla extract and then just blend for a little while longer. Next I move on to taking care of the dry ingredients. I'm adding the cinnamon and the baking soda to the flour, and then now I add the flour to the mixture a little bit at a time because I don't want it to spill and make a mess. So now it's gonna get a little bit thick because I've added in all the flour and I might not be able to continue using this hand mixer. So see, I've stopped, I'm cleaning off the feet. Now I'm getting in here with my spatula, mixing up the dough really well, and it's a really thick dough. Next I'm adding the raisins, and if you don't like raisins, don't put this in, but this is oatmeal raisin bars, so I'm adding in the raisins, okay? Now it's time to add the oat flakes a little bit at a time, and I'm going to continue with my spatula to just make sure that the oat flakes gets mixed in really well. So here we go. I'm just going to use my spatula to just turn it and just mix it really well. And if you're doing this and the spatula is not working out for you, just go ahead and stop and get your hands in it, okay? There's no problem with you touching the dough and just kind of like making it come together. Now it's time to put it in a 9x13 ungreased baking pan. And what I'm going to do is just press this out, using my hands to just press it out. And I want to press it as evenly as I can go because I'm making one big bar. And so some parts are stickier than some other parts, but that's okay. So here it is. It's looking better. The raisins are all spread out, and now it's ready for the oven. Alright guys, so into the oven it goes for about 30 to 35 minutes. We'll see at the end. The bars are baking right now, and it smells absolutely gorgeous in here. I think it's the vanilla extract. It smells so good. Now, if you're doing them like cookies instead of a bar, you only want to bake them for about 8 to 10 minutes, alright? This is going to go for a little bit longer because it's a bar. And the recipe says 30 to 35 minutes, but I'm keeping an eye on them because they're looking mighty brown on the top right now 20 minutes later. So I'll let you guys know at the end how long they really went for. So here it is right at 35 minutes later, goldeny brown and just beautiful. Take an aerial view. Isn't it gorgeous? It smells so good. Alright guys, so it's time to cut into it. I've allowed it to cool down for like 20 minutes, okay? And it cooked for 35 minutes. Take a look here. I like the crunch in it. Here's the first one. Oh, these are looking wonderful. Check it out, guys. So that was pretty quick and a whole lot of fun. Look at it, see? Thick. Oh, I can smell the oats in it. I can smell the raisins. Delicious, delicious. Anyways, guys, this is an easy recipe you can do for the Christmas holidays, and especially if you don't want to do something that's too sweet. And I promise that you're gonna like it. If you like the video, hit like below for me. Please share with your friends and family. And until I see you guys again, take care. Don't forget to check out my website to purchase copies of any of the books. Go to bearpantryshow.com and click on the store tab. Don't forget to subscribe and also check out my other two channels, the product review channel, Bear Pantry Talk, and come have some fun with my family and me over at the vlog channel, Babs Bear Talk.